Hi guys, Justin here. What I thought I'd do in today's video is just tell you how our seven-figure recruitment business gets its customers. Because let's be frank, without any customers in your recruitment business, you're just not going to have a business, right? So let me assume that you are a recruitment business right now that's looking for customers. I'll tell you about how we go about it, and hopefully information I can share with you today can give you some sense of what you can do and the tools you can implement to get you clients. Because without clients, let's be frank, we don't have a business. So we have two ways of attracting customers. First one is we do look at tactical new business, and the second one is we look at long-term strategic new business. Now, tactical new business in our structure, that's typically handled by the client management team, and they're either upselling existing customers or they're targeting new customers with good talent they've got on their hands, so marketing out talent. We, from a tactical new business perspective, we look at the following. We look at the references on people's CVs from people that we place, call them up, and just get a relationship with them when taking a reference, and then obviously looking if we can open up a vacancy or try and work with them with the talent that we've got. So that's the first one. The second one we do is obviously we look at people who are advertising right now, then we contact them, we talk to them, rather than say, hey, have you got any jobs? We talk to them about the salary survey that we've done. We see that they've advertised a role. We ask if they need some advice with benchmarking on that, and then we have a candidate behind us that we can then spec into that customer or potential customer, having talked to them about what the salary levels are for that particular role that they're advertising. That can be quite effective. The other way that we go about it is if we place someone, obviously we're looking to backfill that. So we then call up that company with a candidate in hand, knowing that they've lost someone. We can either know that because obviously we've placed them, or we can see it from LinkedIn Talent Insights, or a candidate has referred us, or a client has referred us and let us know that that vacancy's popped up. So we can then spec in a candidate and get them that particular vacancy filled. And then another way we do it, and this is just going along from referrals from what I was talking about before, is our existing customers. We ask them in their HR network and their talent network, to there anyone that's hiring right now. We use that person to recommend us in, and then we open up a conversation on that part through a referral. Great way to get new business, but this is all short-term win. From a long-term win perspective, obviously you need to play a game here where you have your dream 100 or your dream 50, normally a dream 100 list of clients that you want to talk to. Each of our recruiters puts together that dream 100. We pass that information to our marketing manager, but we also map our market as well. So we find out in our business, we're marketing, communications, creative and digital. So we have a set of job titles that we typically place. We give all that information to our lead gen person. In this case, we have an offshore person in Bangladesh, and that person then comes back to us with all the different companies that we could potentially target, along with the key job titles of the individuals who could be the decision makers in that business. Typically it's 3 per business, so that could be a CEO, a head of talent, and a hiring manager. In our case, it would be like a chief marketing officer, and we would then activate email campaigns along with LinkedIn campaigns. So our email campaigns, we tend to use, we use reply.io, but there are other systems that you could use, and we run a sequence email system to them. We also have a Dripify campaign on LinkedIn that's targeting them, connecting with them, and then our team are engaging with them. Now we do that through our offshore team and our onshore team, and we try and build a conversation with them. Now you tend to find you've got to play a very patient game with that. Normally it takes in emails. We do an 8 sequence strategy. You don't really get an interaction with someone between the 6th to 8th sequence. But once you do, you then can obviously engage in a conversation with them. What we also do is we run on events. Now we do webinars, we do salary survey events, we do city guides, we talk about EVP, and we do a survey and announce our EVP findings. So in these events, what our team do as well is they call up those potential Dream 100 or potential customers, and rather than go, hey, have you got any jobs? They call them up and they invite them to an informative session. And those people either know about us because they've been receiving our sequenced emails, they're connected to us because they've received a Dripify email, or they're actually just grateful to get the call because we're inviting to them something interesting. We pull that together and we run that at volume, and we run that over time. And whilst you might not get an immediate impact, and if you're lucky you do, what we do is over time, using that sequence, using that systemized formula, that's what gets us our dream clients through the door. This is what gets us new customers coming through the door. So that combined approach of tactical and strategic, or long-term, short-term and long-term, is how we get our customers in our business. And then once we've got them in, we then pass them over to the client management team. We wrap them up in cotton wool and we hold on to them. And that's how we grow our business with that strong foundation.